Okay, y'all, let's have some good old pinto beans and pork chops for Sunday dinner. Let's eat. Let's dust this off. I got this 2 years ago for my birthday. My daughters gave it to me and I've never used it. So let's cook some brown beans. So I don't know if y'all still wash your beans like we had to do this as a kid when I was growing up because they used to have rocks in them. I don't know if that's the case now, but I still do. So we're gonna pick and wash these pinto beans. They are nasty. They left some residue on my hand. So my brown beans, just 4 cups of water. Usually the only time I make beans or peas is right after Christmas or Thanksgiving, and I have some ham to put in there, but I've got some fully cooked ham that I'm just gonna put some slices of ham in there. So I sliced this ham up in some chunks and we're gonna add a little ham. Gonna add some flour for a thickening agent. And this is about 1/8 of a cup. I'm not gonna quite add 1/8 of a cup of flour. Yes, I am. And I'll mix that in. I added a full 1/8 cup of flour. I'm adding about 1/8 cup of sugar as well. If you're from, I'm gonna say country like my husband, you add a little sugar to your beans. He's going to add more, but I just add a little in the beginning to give it just a little extra flavor for him. Have some onions. Lowry seasoned salt. And seasoning your food does not equal high blood pressure, okay? Just, it's a season. It's not, no. Some Greek seasoning. I always say Greek seasoning, it's Cavender seasoning, but Cavender seasoning is Greek seasoning. I'm also going to add a little salt, even though I know everything else is salty, but I want to make sure I have a little salt in here. And let's add some pepper. And if you watch my videos, you know I have to see pepper in my food. This is the pressure cooker lid. It locked. I want it on pressure. Got it, and it's on high. And I want to cook this for an hour. I don't know. I'm gonna cook it for an hour. Y'all gonna let me know if I messed this up or not, but I'm gonna cook this for an hour. I'm also gonna fry some pork chops, so let's go outside. We don't fry food in the house. So here are my pork chops. I'm gonna season with my pressure cooker. It's cooking. Okay. So Greek seasoning, we're gonna put in some smoked paprika. Now I'm gonna have to mix all of this up well. Some Lowry seasoning salt. All up in here. Y'all, when we first got married and I would fry foods, my husband would be like, what'd you do with the flour? I trashed it. I didn't know people kept their good seasoned flour. Because I knew I wasn't going to be frying anything else anytime soon. So I would trash it. Add a little flour. I usually only add cornstarch to my chicken, but we're going to try it with the pork chops. And I need to do some precise. No, I'm not. Get that old grandma soul in me. I ain't measuring nothing. Nothing is getting measured. My oil should be ready out back. So let's just put a little coriander seasoning in the bag. Definitely a little smoked paprika for color. A little Lowry seasoned salt. And a little pepper. So I removed my little bins because my pork chops were too big, but let's get them out. Look how pretty that pork chop is. Come in close on it. Bring it down. Look how pretty that pork chop is. Let's grab the last one out, and it is just as juicy looking and pretty. It's almost time to eat. It's almost time to eat. We got the pork chops done. The beans are in the, what is that? The Ninja, and they have 14 minutes to go, and I just gotta do macaroni and cheese. Let's go. Are y'all like me and y'all put y'all leftover Velveeta cheese in here and don't date it? What do? Which one do you trust? The one that's wrapped at least in a Velveeta seal, or this one? Neither one of them is a little wet, but I'm gonna go for this one. If I mess up the macaroni and cheese, the pan is almost too little. Just might go ahead and throw some cheese in here. While it's still hot. Again, there's no roux. Let me get my butter and milk. And my Instapot is over there Instapotting. That's not an Instapot. That's a Ninja pressure cooker. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I almost burned myself trying to move this while it was cooking. Whew. Okay. It got my forehead. I'm okay. It got my forehead. That's me. Stay away. Let me stay a freaking way. I think I got burned. I think I got burned. Oh my God, I got burnt. My hair is wet, I do know that. Oh my God. Trying to freaking move it into the screen. I feel a little sting coming on. If I have a burn on my forehead, I'm going to show y'all. It's going to be right there. My hair is definitely wet. I feel something going on my forehead. And I'm going to get out of the way. I knew that. Yum, yum freaking me.